Okay, illegalelbow.com, MMA Aftermath. We're hanging out tonight, watching Fuel 6, shooting the shit about the state of the MMA. You know, what's to come, what has been back in the year 2012 here. You know, some things we liked, some things we definitely didn't like.
Macau, China. UFC on Fuel TV 6, baby. It's actually a pretty cool fight getting towards the end of the end of the first anyway. It's actually one of the reasons why I went with Metro PCS, because you got a good hookup with UFC, but
hell yeah,
it's not all that. Man.
No, yeah, it's like any other fucking company. All the fucking
bounce that phone off the curb and fucking
go with Verizon, I'd say.
Go back to Sprint with a better phone or something like that, or go to Verizon. I'm not sure the 4G is all for me, dude. I don't know. I got this here. Anything I do on 4G, I can do on here, dude. It's badass all day long.
You know what? Here, let me see that for a second. Call my grandma real quick.
Well, no, I already got a phone.
Oh,
so, yeah. You know, in terms of games, this is actually a pretty sweet fight, though.
Oh, damn! Fucking Zhang!
These guys are peppered.
Whoa, haymakers. Nice!
Yeah.
Nice takedown by Zhang. Have you watched any of that Ultimate Fighter the Tough?
Here and there, yeah. It's actually not too bad, man.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get some of the past. I just haven't had time to watch it, but it's too fun. Oh, look at this! Oh, he didn't even try the leg bar. You know, there's a lot. It's just kind of disappointing because you watch MMA now and you hardly ever see leg submissions, you know?
Oh, yeah.
They don't really
Alan
go
Belcher, that's the last time we saw a leg submission.
No
that
toe
was with, fuck was that guy's name, dude? I can't remember that guy's name. He was known for leg submissions. And Alan Belcher came in and leg submitted him.
Just to prove a fucking point. What, bud?
Yeah, in terms of tough, dude,
it's sad. It's oversaturated almost. They have so many of them.
Well, they got that and the Brazilian one going on. There's another Brazilian one starting soon, I guess.
Still going out. I thought they all just had that one.
Yeah, no, it's done. That one's over with. There's another one coming up. But this one here, only thing I'm excited about towards the end of it is maybe the top 2 or 3 guys that are going to fucking square off at the end. And then at the finale, Nelson and Carwin are going to go at it. There's no...
And we haven't seen Carwin in a good 2 years. It's like GSP. I think fucking Carwin's been out longer than GSP, dude.
I don't know, dude.
No?
We won't have to look that up. But it's pretty damn close.
Yeah.
Because his last fight was JDS. And that was a bloodbath.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to see Carwin go anywhere near JDS again. No. And I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna retire before he gets there.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
and he'll go out with, you know, hopefully he'll go out with some wins under his belt, because he don't want to go around JDS. JDS is gonna fucking dismantle Overeem, in my opinion. Overeem's great fighter, but without that extra oomph of roid,
Overeem will get him down. I think he might get the takedown, but he'll probably get it towards the end of the first round, and then they're going to be restarted in the second, and then he's going to have to work that much harder to try to get him down, try to strike with him. You know what I mean? It's going to be a never-ending battle for Overeem. It's just going to be
unless he goes
like
K1
on the outside for JDS.
He could try K1. You know, he's a good kicker. You know.
As he should, man. As he should. He was more of a striker in K1 too, man. Really. I mean, more of a puncher, I should say.
You know, there's always going to be an asterisk behind the titles he won.
Yeah.
It's natural, just like Barry Bonds or anybody else, you know. And we were talking about, you know, how long JDS was out. You know, it's like, we're going to see, you know, we were talking about maybe, you know, you were picking Condit, you know. And I was saying, my first thing was I want, you know, George St. Pierre, but dude, the fucking, you come on with the, and not ring rust, but cage rust, almost, for being 2 years off.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, you can spar all you want, but that's not real fighting.
Right.
You know, and that could...
Your mindset's not there. I mean, even though a guy like GSP, he knows the difference, but I mean, it's still not the same. You know, I mean, it's still not the same. Dude, this is a wicked-ass fucking fight.
Yeah, they're going back and forth, even though I'm talking to you, but what I am seeing of it, they are going back and forth. And that's what I was talking about. We liked a lot of the Pride matches and stuff, and even the beginning of Dream, because you get some technical guys like this. They're not really, you know, locking anything in as submissions, but there's a lot of movement on the ground when they are trying them, you know.
Jockeying for position.
Exactly.
Man. Totally.
Exactly.
And it's sweet when you get to anybody in the Oriental fighters, man. That's how I'm Chinese, Korean, Japanese, man. That's how they roll, dude.
You're getting exciting and action-packed, filled ground game out of it.
Yeah.
And you can't. You know, it's not. I'm not going to try to down somebody like. Actually, I am. You know, a Chael Sonnen with the fucking rug and hug. You know, he's not advancing a position. He's sitting there and pounding somebody with little bunny punches for points. You know.
Yeah.
Or you get somebody like Fitch, who's, you know, he's a little more exciting. You know, trying to be at least in his game. But a lot of his older fights is the same kind of thing. You know, it's just getting them down, pointing them away, and getting the victory. Yeah, stay safe. And it's
nowadays, that's a bad position for guys, because there's other guys trying to take your head off. If you want to stay safe, that's cool, man. I'm taking your head off. And we've seen it happen. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And another thing we were talking about when we're talking about that, if you're trying to get new fans, because we were talking about some of the bullshit cards we've seen. If you're trying to get a fan in, and you're getting some of these lackadaisical fucking bullshit, boring ass fights where you got the wrong guys matched up against each other, you got somebody rugging and hugging or whatever, a guy that's first watching MMA and he's a borderline fan and maybe he could be a fan, or maybe he could say fuck this shit and turn it off.
Yeah.
That's not helping your fucking cause any.
No.
You know?
Especially when they're paying for it.
Yeah, exactly.
You're saying, we're going to have bullshit cards like that. Have them on, have them as free cards. If I'm paying for it, I want a damn good fucking fight card. And I mean, we've talked about maybe in the last year. It's like, you know what, UFC has gotten too big, and I think Dana realized it too. UFC has gotten too big to where they got a pay-per-view every 2 or 3 weeks.
Fucking week, yeah.
Every 2-3 weeks, they got a pay-per-view going on, and you know what? I think the fighters started to tell them, you know what, this is bullshit.
Yep.
You guys, it's just bullshit.
Oversaturation.
Yeah, oversaturation, and I think the fighters put it back to them by saying, you know what, no, dude, I can't do it, I'm injured.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up to you too. What do you think, at what point, if there's, let's say, another sport where you're training, you're keeping in shape for your next fucking game, okay, is there a point in time where you fucking overtrain? Where you push yourself too much, where you're going to the fucking gym every fucking day, training so hard, and I give all kinds of credit to the people and the fighters that do it. Believe me, I have major respect, but maybe you're going overboard and fucking hurting yourself and getting these major injuries because you're pushing your body to the limit.
Yeah, because you're pressured to.
Yes.
Because it's like, you know what, you have to get in there, and you have to fight hard, you have to train hard. It's all in training. You know, a lot of people say it's all in training. The fight is the easy part. You know, kill yourself in training. The fight's the easy part. You know, a lot of people say that. And Dana, when you get to a guy like Dana White, it's like, don't leave it in the hands of the judges. That's like along the same lines. It's like, you know, kill yourself in training. The fight's the easy part. And then when you throw in what Dana White says, don't leave it in the hands of the judges. It's just, it's overbearing on fighters, in my opinion. And it's like, pretty soon they're like, you know what, fuck it. I'm throwing my hands up. I'm sick of this, man. Every single time I go in there, I'm pressured to be a K1 fucking fighter, and I'm not a K1 fighter.
He's got fucking series, you know, a tough series that shows people, you know, going to the limit every day. You know, he's got a series every fucking other 2. You know, after one's done, the next 2 months he's got another one coming out.
Right. Yeah,
you know, showing you got to practice and go in a fucking sauna and do, you know, and bring blood, sweat, and tears 24/7.
Blood, sweat, and beers.
Blood, sweat, and beer is fucking 24/7. All I'm saying is you didn't get these kind of injuries, 5 fucking years ago.
No, you didn't.
Okay? Now all of a sudden, we got motherfuckers pushing themselves beyond limits, and us fans are paying for it for the simple fact is when that motherfucker gets injured, he's out for a fucking year. We don't see the GSP for a year, 2 years.
And to boot, we're 4 days out from fight night.
Yeah.
So we got to find a new fighter.
We don't have.
We got to cancel the card.
Yeah. Fuck, we don't have plan Bs in fucking UFC. They should. They should have the backup fucking plan.
Apparently they should now. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, things have changed because of that. Yeah, the whole way of thinking has changed because of that. You can guarantee that.
Yeah.
But
I think they agreed. They all agreed though to back it off, and and have a pay-per-view every month.
Yeah.
Or every month and a week, month and a half-ish. And then any leftover fight, UFC on Fox, UFC on Fuel, FX. You know what I mean? FX is probably the weakest of all of them.
Yeah.
Fuels, like we saw. Fuel's got it's pretty good.
Fox is once every 2 times a year.
Right. It's a 7-year deal.
Yeah.
So they're gonna milk that and take their time with that and put on. But you look at it though. You look at UFC on Fox, whatever it is, 5 I think it is. It's a pretty fucking slick
and
card,
you know
man.
what? They want that to happen because it's not all, like we said, it's not all the time you're going to have it on Fox. And when you do, you want to showcase to the non-MMA fan.
Right.
There's going to be a lot of them now watching that aren't MMA fans. They're going to turn in. They're going to turn. They're not going to say the Simpsons ain't playing tonight. Let's watch some UFC. See how it goes.
Right.
So yeah, they have an impression to make, and it has to be a damn good card. And another thing I did want to get on about the players and over fucking training is we've talked about it for the last 2 years about a union for the players.
Yeah.
Players, a fighters union.
Probably more than 2 years, dude.
Yeah.
By now,
Like any other sport. If you want to be like any other sport, you're gonna have to start taking on the other sports. Just so you can get in that niche of one of the most popular fucking sports is what you want to be called.
Yeah.
Because fucking hockey is not doing themselves any favors right now by locking out their players and shit.
No.
That is a prime opportunity for fucking UFC to fucking make a fucking statement in that time.
Make a stink right now, man. Right now. And I'd say they're doing it because, this is not a knockdown, drag out, amazing card.
No.
It's a pretty good card though for a damn free card.
Yep.
We got pay-per-view coming up next week, 154.
Yeah, and I'm hyped about that.
That's going to be a badass card, dude. That's going to be a damn good card. Top to bottom, you got a Facebook prelim card, you got a regular prelim card. I think it's FX prelims or whatever. And then after that, you got the main card and then the main event. The whole thing is like 14 fights.
Yeah, I told Amy to fucking make the schedule light because
the whole
I'm gonna have to get it over here
good.
early, dude.
The
so
whole
we can
thing
get
looks good, dude.
situated in.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be. We're gonna be talking about it through the whole week.
We're already into the third. With all our bullshit, man, we're already in the third round of.
And look at this fucking Zong. Oh. He was throwing some fucking haymakers, and he just got caught by a flying fucking knee in the face. Chilled his ass out real quick.
This is one of them fights. So you could probably watch this fight every other weekend, though, and it'd be fucking easily just as exciting.
Oh yeah. Yeah, these guys aren't tired at all. Really, they're going at it.
It's funny too, because you do. I think if you do... Oh, jeez.
He landed, but it was more of a rabbit punch.
In the blue there, man. Zhang or whatever's going for the fences, swinging for the fences, man. She needs to, man. This is a pretty close fight thus far, man. These guys both need to go off.
Oh!
Like
fucking Zhang, though. He's got a little more on his, dude. He's got a little more.
Yeah, the dude in the white seems like he's a little bit less experienced. But he's got youth on his side, maybe, which has helped him. Oh yeah, he's catching some left and rights now, man. Definitely, dude.
He's got less than a minute. Zhang does to fucking work some magic here and try to steal a fucking victory.
He just ate a right hand too.
Right now, Zhang's face looks like he took the fucking brunt in this fight.
Yeah, it's red butter all over his face, man. That was stupid as hell.
Yeah. That was a flail, a tired flail.
He just spanked him in the ass too. The Chinamen go at it, man. It's over.
Yeah, it was a good battle, man.
Yeah, it was cool, dude. It's two guys.
Action packed.
Yeah, it's two guys I don't know a whole lot about. The two guys I'm not like crazy to see what's next. But I'm probably, or I wasn't anyway, but I am a little bit more now. Mac
really?
Takanori Gomi.
Damn, Danzig's good too.
Yeah.
This looks like they're trying to knock each other out just by the way they're standing.
Looks like Gomi's got a mile of reach on him though. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, man, while this is going on. You got Overeem coming back. Who would you give him to come back? Would you give him a straight up title shot? Or
I thought that was the deal, but I was misunderstood.
I thought title shot?
Yeah, I thought he was coming back just because he was like it would be wrong, of course, because of his fucking roid use and he got busted.
Right.
Why reward that,
Right. So, take some extra time off and then come on back and do it again.
But if you're going to respect all the fucking titles, you had the K1 titles, Strike Force, all that, that's something to consider, but isn't the slate wiped clean after you get busted for steroids? Everything in the UFC, if you're busted for steroids within that year, it's a no contest automatically. That's the rule.
Yeah, you come back, you gotta face a lesser opponent, in my opinion.
You're right. And I would like to see JDS and Overeem right off the bat. But if it doesn't happen, I can see why.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I wouldn't want to see it because I think with Overeem's usage, he doesn't deserve it.
He doesn't deserve it, and until he gets used to maybe a lesser opponent, and maybe it would help him out for the simple fact is he can get used to fighting without that extra help,
Uh-huh. And I would bet that being that Mark Hunt called out Overeem, I would bet that Mark Hunt might just get that.
It's like two peas in a pod almost.
It's like there's good reason to put it on. Why not? You know what I mean? In Dana's eyes, a lot of people are calling for it. A lot of people are calling for Hunt getting the title shot.
Yeah.
So many fucking people
calling
that out.
I was like, damn, after I seen him, I was like, hey, give it to him. He'll get destroyed, but give it to him. But, like you said, he called him out. It's like two peas in a pod. If I had the fucking choice, I would say fucking Overeem in a minute. But, because that's just me, And Overeem, he took him out last time. If Overeem goes with the straight strategy of getting him on the fucking ground and submitting him, if Mark Hunt fucking got some awesome fucking game plan and he knows how to sprawl real awesome all of a sudden. But what I would say is if you're going to pick any guy, even if you picked against fucking Mark Hunt, any guy that could fucking put somebody's lights out in 1 second and change a fight, it's Mark Hunt. It's Mark Hunt.
He's already proved that, man. Yeah. He's already proved that in the UFC alone.
And we've been watching him since Pride.
Outside of that, he's proved tons more. What'd you say there?
No, I said we've been watching him since Pride.
Oh, right. Yeah, hell yeah. How many other losses did he take to fighters that are still around?
Yeah.
I don't think they are.
No, he's also, like we seen him last time, he trimmed down a little bit. Mm-hmm. Trimmed down, got serious about the ground game, because he even admitted himself he was weak at the ground game.
Yeah.
So
he came in at 5-6, and what is he now, 8-7?
Yep. And you gotta give mad respect to that.
Yeah.
You're getting your shit together right
now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Overeem has got a shit ton of experience on him. I mean, when it comes to MMA, when it comes to straight up just brawling, I'd say it looks bad for Overeem because even we're talking about two different fighters, obviously, versus Overeem, but even Boss Rutan said it himself. He said, you know what? If Overeem takes on, or no, excuse me, if Overeem takes on JDS, JDS will shatter Overeem's glass chin.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I gotta think that Boss would say the same thing about Mark Hunt. Develop a sprawl, stay on the outside, and he's good with coming in because he proved that with Czech Congo. Czech Congo's a superior striker. He has some stupid moments, but
and doesn't fucking use his strength half the time. But yeah,
right,
tries to be something he's not.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
And no, I agree. That's a stressful thing about him. The dude could be a friggin' maniac. I mean, could be. If he would just trade camps, I think it could be a world difference with Czech Congo.
Yeah, you're right, but you've also said before Czech Congo is one of the ultimate gatekeepers. You know, it's like you win 2, lose 3, or win 1, lose 2. You know, it's like it keeps you in there, and like you know, we've had the discussion before. You want people like a Bisping or a Czech Congo to stay there and keep your European and international crowds. You know.
Yeah.
You know, hey, you know, Czech Congo. You know, how many French fighters are in the UFC right now?
Yeah.
You know, there's a few British fighters in the UFC, but you know, the more UK fighters or fans you bring in, the more UK fighters you have, or more French fighters you have, more Miocic or who was that?
Miocic,
yeah. You know, you got your Croatian niche. You know, it helps internationally. It helps the UFC.
Some nice position here.
Look at this.
Danzig's got
He's got him.
Gomi's looking pretty good though.
Yep.
He's quick on the defense. You know, Danzig needs a couple of wins, man. He's been win-loss. You know, he's been in a bad way, man, lately. It sucks.
Yeah.
Because he's a talented guy and I like him, man, but fuck, man. You're starting to look like gatekeeper status, man. What we just been talking about.
Exactly. It'll keep you around, but you ain't gonna be fucking putting any fucking medals around your waist.
No.
Oh,
Still
shit.
got it on, too, man.
Yeah, he does. He hasn't fucking quit with it. He's keeping at it.
This is just Gomi experience kicking in right here. Gomi being in there for so many years.
Yeah, he was right about that. The expenditure, you know, trying to get that submission.
Yep.
And a piss.
We're pretty good so far, man. Mac Danzig taking on Taka.
Whoa! Whoa!
Danzig with the up kicks.
Holy
Nice.
shit, but he was knocked back and down by a vicious hit by Takanori.
Danzig back up, man. Nice. What's with Gomi's short haircut, man? Is he making a change here?
I don't know, man. He might have went to fucking Lady Jane's. You know?
No more Fireball Kid. It's all.
No, it's fucking Wicked Awesome Kid, man. Danzig trying to implement submissions and working very hard to do so.
Yeah.
You know, because Takanori looks a lot fresher. And we're talking 1 minute and a third, peppering some jabs, you know, and it looks like maybe Danzig could have a fucking broken nose from what I'm seeing right now.
A pretty good fight across the board, though.
Yeah.
Man. I would say he just caught a nice fucking right hand on him. And Gomi's telling him, bring it more, bring it more.
It's taunting.
Yeah. I think it's actually a pretty fucking close fight.
It is.
I mean,
from what I've seen just there, you know, Danzig landing a couple fucking combinations, and before that, landed a good 3 uppercuts against the cage.
I think it's pretty motherfucking close, man. Pretty damn close.
I'm gonna say fucking draw on that, man. Oh.
Yeah. Nothing to be proud of, man. I mean, not to take it away from
you,
you, but
right.
nothing to be proud of.
No.
Taking out Paul Tiago. Paul Tiago, baby. Dong Hyun Kim, Paul Tiago. We're going at it right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say Paul Tiago, just because Kim is a great fighter. I've seen him fucking. I know you do. But I'm just saying that Dong Hyun Kim is a badass fighter. But I've seen him knocked out before. Cold.
I didn't even have White Castle one day. That was a White Castle bird.
Well, hey, your body's producing White Castle, man. That's pretty damn good. Is this in China?
Yes.
That's sweet.
Macau, China.
Is it the first time?
I think it's the first card in China, yep.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
And you know what? It's not a pay-per-view. That's what I love about it. It's like fucking A, dude.
Yeah, it sucks that everybody was at work when it was happening, but yeah, it's cool.
Right. You know, Paul Tiago still got the fucking striking, man. He's still a great striker. Yeah. Just something from his game is missing, dude. Wrestling defense or something like that, because it just seems like I was going to say Takanori Gomi. Kim is able to fucking pull off some, you know, we saw him at first. He's able to pull off some bitchin' wrestling, dude. There he is. He's got him on the fucking cage now.
He's battling with him on the takedowns, for sure.
Yeah, really.
Oh!
See, that's what Paul Tiago's good at, man.
Okay, from what we've seen so far is Tiago is having a little trouble here.
Yeah. It's like completely out-wrestled, dude, for the first two, anyway. I mean...
Uh-oh! Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He fucked himself up on that.
What the hell was that?
He fucking slammed his own face right in the fucking...
spin punch right into the... His face right into the cage.
You know, when you're coming down like this, even if you're not scoring, it makes it look like you're winning the fight, you know.
Right.
You're getting a point here or there, but there's no response by Tiago. It was a one-sided fucking affair.
Yeah, Paul Tiago, I don't know, man. With a performance like that, one more like that, you're gone. You're out of here.
Dude, you know what?
You're cut.
Yeah.
We saw him knock fucking Koscheck the fuck out. You remember that? Remember that?
Yeah, and you know what?
Was that 2009, 2010? Ever since then, he's been on a train to hell.
GSP coming back from an ACL. An ACL injury is, you know, about 10 years ago, that was basically a career ender. And I've seen a lot of fucking people. There's more success stories of people coming back nowadays from ACL repaired surgery, you know, than not, because it's so successful if you have the right surgeon, you know.
Yeah.
They just know how to do it. It's perfected.
And you can bet if somebody doesn't have a very good surgery or whatever, or even if they do have a good surgery, you can bet the other fighter is going to look to go to work on that.
Oh, yeah. He's going to go.
An ACL, man. I mean, we've gotten to the point before, but I think it's a little more drastic now to where, you know, 2 losses, you're on the chopping block.
Yeah,
you're on the chopping block, man. So a lot of guys, they get some kind of stupid injury. They're not going to, by any means, take a fight or take a fight semi-injured or something they could probably normally fight through.
Yeah.
They're not going to do it.
No, because
that's why all these injury reports are coming up. That's why. I mean.
Yeah, and plus we talked about the overtraining of a person.
Right.
You know,
which constitutes totally getting re-injured because of, you know,
you're stressing your body to the max. You know, during. You know, hey, how about, like we're talking about, I'm going to reiterate, about a players' union.
Yeah.
Where you go in and, you know, not only are you negotiating contracts, but like in the NFL, they negotiated practicing times. Because in the NFL, you would get injuries in training camp because they were fucking practicing 2 to 3 times a day.
Yeah.
And now they're down to 1 time a day, where you come out, you practice for 2 or 3 hours, and that's it. You're not coming back out 2-3 times a day, cooling down, warming up, cooling down, and exerting your body to the point where you can have a fucking devastating injury.
Yeah.
And that's something that can be negotiated in a collective bargaining agreement if you had a fucking union. And another thing I want to say is, they're gonna take a long look at it, and it's gonna be implemented in the next year or so. Concussions.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Okay, because in NFL big time, look at we're in Detroit right now. We know one of our all-star running backs, Javon Best, was shut down this year and did not play a down this year because he kept showing signs of a concussion he had from the last year, 2011.
Yeah.
Okay, they're running.
A lot of people are saying that he might be done.
Yeah, he might be fucking done.
Done for good.
And this is a big major factor. And we've talked about, before it even happened, we talked about the fucking steroids. And before it even came out, we talked about steroids in some of our past shows. And that came out. And I'm going to say that concussions, they're going to have a doctor out there saying if a guy is concussed, they can stop a fucking fight. Even if it's in the first fucking round, if he's dazed and confused. Because they're trying to fucking not, it doesn't come down to fucking MMA anymore. It comes down to the fucking longevity and the quality of that person's life.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Because when UFC wasn't sanctioned, that was one of the most surprising. Yes. Of course, we didn't have everybody doing jiu-jitsu and everybody knowing what styles you have to have. But I mean, when it first started, that was the one that was the most explosive.
Yes.
You never had any idea what was coming.
Didn't have the injuries.
Exactly. And neither fighter knew who they were fighting. They have months to plan now. Yeah. I think that is such a huge element of surprise. If you got a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy going there with a, a karate guy, great striker guy, to this day and age, right now, to this point right now, that's still a toss-up. Yeah. I don't care what anybody says. Gracie, they've been awesome, for years and years and years. If he gets the right striker, he's going to kill a Gracie. He knows.
Yeah.
I mean, Diego Silva's really good at the nut kicking. One thing I don't like about Nedkoff in this fight is, I'll say it, he's got the same overhand right swing.
You're talking about the guy in the blue, aren't you?
80% of the time, yep. Same swing every time.
But you get any kind of stalling and stuff against the fucking cage and shit like that, I could possibly see a quicker fucking breakup. Oh! You know what I'm saying? Like a quicker breakup off the fucking cage.
That's the thing I love about Nedkoff, dude. He's so predictable, but sooner or later he's going to catch you.
He's going to go off.
The only thing that sucked about this round here is he caught him with fucking 16 seconds left.
Yeah.
So you need to quit fart-assing around, learn some better fucking striking, fire your coaches, and learn and find some new people, because you got tremendous power.
Or not only that, how about fucking step your game up and not wait to the end of the round?
Right. Well, yeah, he's been throwing. That's the thing, though. He's been throwing that all round.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. It's like, dude, that's his same given technique every single fucking exchange.
And you know what? That could have fucking hindered him. Not being able to take that guy out at the end of the round is making him look for that overhand even more now.
Yeah. He's got caught on roids, but you can tell right now looking at him, he is not on roids. You remember his last fight?
Yeah.
You remember his last fight? He looked cut in half.
Oh yeah.
Compared to that.
Well, look
he
at
looked fucking ripped.
Dude, look at what's his face, the Psycho. Psycho got caught on roids, didn't he?
Psycho.
The American Psycho.
Bonner?
Yeah. And that's where we're looking when he was going like this in his fucking way outs. We were like, dude, I have never seen fucking Bonner like as ripped as that. And then fucking after the fight, we hear this. This is an automatic expulsion, dude.
Yeah.
You've been fucking sitting in front of everybody and doing your commentating in front of everybody, and we're all trusting you and saying he is a fucking comparable MMA guy. We have trust in him, and he fucking shits on everybody.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
No.
It's like fuck.
I hear you. It's total fucking bullshit.
Look at this, and he got around the side. Oh, he got around the side on him, dude. Oh,
Netcoff had nowhere to go, dude. Nowhere to go.
Especially when you get around the side on him, dude.
Yeah. He slid out, and there was no argument from Netcoff. Netcoff's like, this is it, man.
Yeah, don't let me know, man. Don't let me know, please.
Main event, babies.
Because I got Kung Lee winning this one, and I could be disappointed. So,
hey, man. I like I said, I ain't gonna say a damn word.
Please.
Man. Yeah. We got 38, age 40.
Yeah.
6'1", 5'10". Franklin weighs 185. He weighs 186. Rich Franklin's got a 6-inch reach advantage. Now let's look at it this way too. Rich Franklin. What was Rich Franklin's last fight? Do we even know? I think he's maybe one fight out of the Chuck Liddell knockout. I would say Franklin looks pretty crisp going into this fight. You know, and I'm talking in terms of his career as a whole.
Yeah,
I mean, he's still a good fighter, still a crisp. Is he in the top 5? No, Kung Lee's not either. I mean, it's fairly a decent matchup. I mean,
for me, it brings its own attraction for the simple name of Rich Franklin and where he's been and what he's done. And Kung Lee
he's
will
been
even
a middleweight champ. You got to give him that. He's been a middleweight champ.
And Kung Lee has been a champion himself. You know, he's been a champion kickboxer. He's fucking awesome at strikes. Rich Franklin, we've seen Rich Franklin being stopped before.
And mangled. We've seen him get straight up mangled. You know
striking. What I mean? You know, is he the guy that's fucking basically retired fucking Chuck Liddell?
I would say somebody else before him probably did, but he put the fucking nail in the coffin.
He put the fucking nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to respect that.
Oh,
but then again, you got to respect the spinning back kick of Kung Lee that can break somebody's fucking ribs in 2 seconds.
Yeah. Or their jaw.
Or spinning back fists.
If it's spun the right way. I mean.
But the thing we're talking about Kung Lee is he's just coming off another movie. He just made another fucking movie not too long ago. Yeah. And that's what we were talking about when he made his first comeback and got his fucking ass beat. You know, when he got his fucking nose caved in by fucking, I want to say Vanderlei or somebody like that, dude. Who the fuck caved his fucking nose in?
Yeah.
But I haven't seen this fucking fight yet against Franklin, and I'm going to say if he fucking loses tonight, he'll fucking retire.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
So I would totally agree, man. I mean, with my assessment of the fight, I would totally agree. You know, if he were to get beat by Franklin, it's done, man. You're done.
Oh yeah.
You can't keep going on like that. You know,
at his age.
And same flip side with Franklin, it's like, dude, you need to reassess here, man.
Mm-hmm.
If you're either going to be done or you're going to start thinking about, like you said earlier, concussions. You know.
Yeah, your body just being beat from fighting and training.
You can't get knocked out repeatedly. You know, we've seen it with Goodrich. We've seen, maybe we haven't seen
Goodrich is probably one of the most prime examples, man.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we've seen, and I don't want to rag on the guy too much. I'm not ragging on him at all, really. I mean, but like with Chuck Liddell, you know what I mean? Some people have had to wonder if maybe Chuck Liddell's a little affected by that. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I think he's all right, but I mean, I think maybe something might have been mixed around. Maybe, I don't know, but
and that goes back to you know, I was talking about the concussions and how serious they're going to take it, and there's going to be some sweeping changes in the mixed martial arts, in my opinion, when it comes to concussions.
Yeah. Here we are, man. Main event. Rich Franklin taking on Kung Lee, baby.
Come on, Kung!
I got a lot of respect for both these fighters, man. That's why
God.
This was a tough fight going in for me because I like both these guys a lot. You know what I mean? That's why it's like, shit, whoever wins, it's like I'm so pumped for them. Whoever loses, I'm upset for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's like Crossroads.
Yeah.
8-2 MMA record. Nothing to shake a stick at, because if you were to look at his fucking kickboxing record is amazing, dude. I don't know, have it offhand right now, but
yeah, a lot of people would compare records. It's like, you can't do that, dude.
Yeah,
you can't do that. Because Rich Franklin was like, what, 26 and like 5 or something like that. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's a great record, man. Might not be that high. It might be a little bit higher. Who knows?
But if we were going to
see
go
it right here.
Neapolitan,
29-6, bro.
yeah, it's awesome.
It's a sick ass
But
record,
then
man.
it's a sick ass number.
Hey, stop, buddy. Stop. How you doing? Just calming down. Shit is good though.
It is. It was fucking awesome.
Something with their sauce, man. It is a little different. Just to me, man, sauce makes the fucking pizza, man. If the sauce is shit, the pizza.
Yeah, you go to Little Sleezer's, man, you'll have fucking heartburn for a week straight on that fucking garbage. And when I do get, we do break down and get Little Caesars, I put it in the fucking oven. Put it in there for like.
Do it.
Well, no, I just crisp it up, man, because they give it to you. It's like half done, all doughy and shit. You put it in there, man. You get a nice crisp on it for about 10 minutes on 450. Dude, it's a whole nother pizza.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So
we'll let you people know we're getting towards the end of the night here, man.
Yep.
We're about ready to fucking pass out.
Yeah, it's late at night.
I got me a glass of milk.
Yeah, here I'm gonna pour a little bit of that in there for a little cider milk. But yeah, it's late at night. But Brian did record it early in the day because it was aired in China. We're now sitting down to see the main event.
Now, the two fighters I respect a lot, man. Going into this fight, I thought this fight could have went either way because we've seen both of these fighters on losing ends. You know what I mean? Decision or otherwise. You know what I mean? So
Brian has already told us this is going to be a decision fight. But
well, I mean, I didn't mean to say it like that.
No, I don't know, man.
It's quite a reach difference, man.
Yeah.
Those kicks are fast too, man. Kung Lee don't waste no time on them kicks. They come up fast.
Oh, for a 40-year-old, shit.
Oh yeah, it's fucking tremendous for a 40-year-old, man. You gotta give him that, man. You don't want to do that too often, though. I'll tell you that. Top 5 will fucking capitalize on that.
Oh yeah. They get you before you even spun around.
Yeah. As soon as they see your back, they'd go for it and choke you out. Rick is doing a pretty good job of staying away. I mean, even though it's not like he's throwing some wild, crazy kicks, but he seems to be staying away okay.
Oh, shit!
That's it, man. It's over.
Oh, my God, dude.
Let's go ahead and put that back so you can see it again, dude. Dude, I have a hard time watching it, dude, because he landed on his face, and it's like, to me, it's like, you know what, dude, this is almost gut-wrenching to me, because it's like, I expected to see, you know, somebody lose like that. Well, no, somebody lose, but not like that.
That was a sick-ass fucking punch by Kung Lee. The 40-year-old fucking hit.
A punch!
Dude.
He's known for kicks, dude. He comes out with punches like that.
Dude, that was sick.
Like that video I was just editing earlier when you came over here, man.
Dude, he just did a backflip. A 40-year-old man did a backflip.
Yeah. He's been doing that shit his whole life.
Yeah, but still 40-year-old. And that gives us inspiration.
Yeah.
Maybe to do a somersault or something.
Yeah.
Our old asses. He just fucking knocked Rich Franklin into retirement. Okay.
I think what hurt Rich was he went for the kick and Kung Lee knew it. So watch, he goes for this right kick with his right leg. Watch, Rich's right leg.
He almost got him right there. Did you see that? He almost landed that right.
Right here. Rich lands his right leg. And then he doesn't even pay any attention to the kick. He just goes over the top. Bam!
That's it. That's it. Kung Lee fucking shocks the fucking world, dude. I'm not saying it was a big top. We're not saying it's a big top 10 guy. But a 40-year-old to fucking put a fucking UFC veteran with a record like that out like that.
Yeah, lights out.
Yeah.
Lights out.
We went from a guy that I said if Kung Lee lost today would retire. But Rich Franklin, I would have to say, might think about that route too after tonight.
Yep.
Kung's is emotional right now, dude.
Yeah.
Kung is emotional for the simple fact that Kung knew this might be his last stand in the octagon. He's come through, man.
Yeah.
Boom!
To me, you know what? Don't stand with an outstanding kickboxer.
Yeah.
Dude. What are you doing? You should have went for a takedown a long time ago.
Dude,
but you know what?
Rich Franklin was back here. Rich Franklin still had his punch in his back pocket. He didn't even bring it out of his back pocket yet, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he was just barely done with the kick, dude, by the time he got.
He could have fucking got hit 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
But it only took once before, you know, it's major respect by Kung.
Yeah, oh, as always, man.
Yes.
Wow. You know, and Franklin's still out of it.
Yeah, he is. He's concussed.
He's given respect back, and I mentioned that too. And it's funny that we've been talking about concussions and whatnot, because I guarantee you, it's a pretty damn good shot that he got a concussion with Franklin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because if he didn't get one on the first punch, he
might
have got one on his fucking
head. On the
head.
mat, yeah, the mat.
His head hitting the mat, you know, and it's like, you know, some guys will sit down and be like, dude, that was awesome, you kicked this fucking ass. But it's like, come on, dude. You want Rich Franklin to be fucking retarded the rest of his life? No, of course not.
It's only a matter of time, man. It is. It really is.
Yeah. You can't have a whole different sport.
You're gonna pay $60
kind of power punchers.
Yep, you can have a chance of paying $60 for your pay-per-view and having at least 2 of the fights stopped due to concussions. Think about that.
Yeah.
You know. And that's the future. That moved Kung Lee up the bracket a little bit. Would you say that?
Who did he take on last? We'll have to check that out.
We're going to look into that, dude.
Yeah, because
we don't have Jay Brew with us right now, man. Jay Brew would tell us right off the bat. Next time we do a live show, we're going to just have to have Jay Brew in there for our fucking stat consultant.
Yeah. He'll know it. He'll know it for sure.
Yeah, well, he'll be our statistician, dude.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, major respect. He couldn't make a decision right now. His fucking brain is scrambled.
Yeah, hats off. Hats off to Rich Franklin, man. I'll forever like the guy.
Stand-up guy, man.
Yep.
Just like you said, bro.
And a great career, man. I mean, what, 29, what did we see? 29-7?
Yeah.
Dude, it's nothing to be ashamed of.
No.
And he looked great in here. He looked really good. He just made one little half a second error.
Both classy guys.
Yeah.
Decent night. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. For Brian at illegalelbow.com.
Mr. Dan. MMA Aftermath on Facebook, baby. Give it a look-see. See you guys next time.